All right, so here's how we're going to do a Works Cited page. The Works Cited page format is basically this. Let me enlarge that. You need to have 1-inch margins, a 12-point font. Me personally, I want it done in Times New Roman. You need to make sure to center and capitalize Works Cited at the top of the page, not the whole page. Then you're going to have a hanging indent for every line except the very first one. All of this information is in your PowerPoint, so take a look at that. So here is what we're going to do. We're going to create it. So the first thing I'm going to do is come over here and I'm going to change it to Times New Roman. I'm going to change the font to 12. And I'm going to find, let's see, page layout, margins. And I'm going to do this one, which is 1-inch, 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 1-inch. Okay, so there we go. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to type Works Cited. Notice it's with a C. Then I'm going to hit enter. And I'm going to come back up to this one. And I'm going to highlight just that. And I'm going to make it bold, just because I like bold. And I'm going to center it like that. Now, notice when I put my cursor back in, because I just highlighted those two words and not even the space after it or anything else, when I put my cursor back in, it pops up just over here where it's supposed to. So, now I made some fake ones, and I'm going to copy. And then I'm going to paste, but I'm going to paste without any coding in there. Okay, so notice here where there's an extra space between each of the citations. I'm going to go take that out because I want to double space the whole thing with no extra spaces. Now let me try to remember where that is on here. Spacing. This is on Microsoft Word, so I've kind of forgotten some of it. Double. Okay, so you've got the same thing on Google. All right, so now everything's double spaced, but there's no extra spacing between them. I know it looks weird, but just hang with me. Okay, so now you can put an extra space between the title and the first one. The other thing I want to do with the title, I'm kind of looking at it and it's looking a little wimpy. The title itself, you can actually make a little bit bigger, so I'm going to make it a 16. That looks better to me. All right, so now I'm going to come over here to my citations. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in alphabetical order. So I have the author's last names at the beginning, which is Pinkstone. Then I have Bedford. Okay, that's definitely going to go before that. I have Cook and I have Greenbaum. Okay, so Bedford obviously is going to be my first one. I'm going to highlight that. I'm going to cut. I'm going to go here and I'm going to paste. All right. Then I'm going to go here. By the way, if you click something 3 times, it gets like the whole line. So, okay. X that. V that. X is cut, V is paste when you hit Control. Okay, so then I've got Greenbaum. Okay, notice I hit it 3 times and it went to the end of that. Okay. And B, C, D, E, F, G. I'm going to put it there. Okay, so now I have Bedford, Cook, Greenbaum, Pinkstone, and Zoyle. All right, so this looks weird, right? We talked about that. First thing I need to do is I need to make sure that it's all in Times New Roman and 12-point font, which it is, thankfully. And then I'm going to make what's called the hanging indent. Here's how I do that. I go to the natural end of this line. Notice there was one extra space there. I want to make sure I get the natural end. I'm going to hit enter. And then I'm going to hit tab. Now, what that did was that told the computer that this was, oh, and that's a comma now. I don't want a comma, I want a period. That this was the end of a paragraph. So then I made a new paragraph, and I can indent a new paragraph if I want. Now, this citation is only one line, so we don't have to worry about it. We don't have anything to indent. This citation is not. So we're going to go to the end of this. We're going to hit enter, just like we did. Take out that little space, hit tab. Awesome. Now, I'm going to make this, I'm going to make it twice as long just so you can see how to do this. Okay, so I'm going to go to the natural end of this line, hit enter, sorry. Then I'm going to take out that, and I'm going to hit tab. Now look though, I've got this extra space, or this extra stuff right here. So what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to go to the natural end of the line and hit enter, but this time it does it automatically, and that's because it's like, oops-a-daisy, we need to tab that over just like this one. So when you have enter here and enter here, every time you hit enter from that point on until you come to a new citation, it's going to automatically tab stuff over for you. So that's kind of nice. Okay, so then we're going to do it again. Go to the end line, hit enter, take out that space, hit tab. And now, when you look at this, you're going to see all of these lined up on the side, nice and neat and tidy, sticking out further, and those are the names that you need, because those are going to match up. Remember, in your in-text citation, it might say Cook 47. Well, then if I need to know who Cook is, I can go da 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 da. Oh, there's Cook. Okay, the other thing I need to show you real quick, when you have a link that is blue, take that out. Click on it with your right click and remove hyperlink. Okay, that's all you have to do. All right.